Yes, absolutely, 150%. Um, I became a school nurse. School nursing was the place where I can go to work and I could be my best, but I can also go home and I can support my kids. And my family did not have a mother, a significant other, a cook, a homework helper. They didn't have that because I was unable to provide that during COVID. Um, my household divvied up a lot of things during this time because I did not have the energy to do it. My mental capacity was just done.
Yeah, I did, and it was, well, especially going into the second year, it was just like, can I do this? Last year, it was more of a, like, I had this, I felt like I was torn, like, I really should be working at the hospital. They are, they are going under and they need help. And, oh, that just could make me cry. I just felt like I could be used better someplace else. Like, what am I really doing here? And then I had a discussion with a friend who, she was managing the COVID unit at one of the local hospitals. And I just reached out to her because I'd seen her on TV and I said, I hope you're doing okay. This is crazy. And she said, and I said, I feel really guilty. Like I should be there. And she's like, oh my gosh, we need you doing what you are doing to keep people, your contact tracing, just the population that you're working with. She's like, you are going to keep people out of the hospital. So anyways, so that was one point where I'm like, I shouldn't be here, but she helped me feel better. And then this fall, it was just can I keep doing this? How much more? And then I was feeling, like I wasn't being listened to this year because, like I said, school boards made decisions without any input from me at all, and that was tough. But I had to realize it's not personal, and they have a lot more people to listen to than just me. And what does our community want? What's best for kids? And I just, I had to take a step back and I will just do what you need me to do, and I will do the best I can to keep our kids safe with the rules that we have in place.
Absolutely. Yep. I actually had applications out and was offered an interview. And my boss and the business director, if it hadn't been for the two of them, I would have taken the job at least once. And several other times I had my resume put together and went and talked to my boss, and we made, what can we do to make this better for you? And she did. She fixed things. She supported me and made me feel like it was worth staying.
Yes, briefly, a couple of times. More so this year, I think the time it just wore, wears you down, and you thought you were going to come back to something different and knew fairly early on last summer that wasn't going to happen. And then things were truly just as difficult as last year, and two significant spikes here. So I did think about it when I felt like I wasn't. There was more negativity coming from families and than positive things that I was doing, and all I was doing primarily was COVID. So there wasn't a lot of other positive feedback or feeling good about your job and feeling effective for a long time. But that passed, and you stick it out. I mean,